Brioso cigar. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Darkkell. So we're gonna do a vlog this week. That little video from the intro is actually from yesterday when I actually left home. That was in Florida, going on the way to get loaded, and on the way out. That cigar I was smoking in the video is a Brioso. It's the first time I smoked one of those. Pretty good. This week we're smoking on see if you can catch it on the camera. Smoking on a Cusano P1. It's handmade in the Dominican Republic. It's a real good cigar and very affordable. They're about $2 a pop. Some places $3, but they're real good, man. This is a Maduro right here. That Brioso is kind of like a Maduro, Nicaraguan Maduro type thing, but it's real good cigar, man. I mean, it's a real good cigar. The draw's a little tight, so that thing burned forever. I'm not a real fan of the bigger gauge cigars. I like Churchills like this. That's what I like. But it is what it is, man. So yeah, man. So we're gonna do a little vlog this week, man. Just let you guys see how the week goes. Anything that may happen, and this is trucking, anything can happen. So probably catch a little video of how I feel, and I'm gonna try to bring the RC out, man. It's been a while that I bring my RC cars out because it's been a while, man. I mean, this winter's been crazy, man. But I do have my Traxxas Slash with me, 4-wheel drive. I usually take the electric ones with me. In the summertime, I'll bring out my nitros, my nitro RC cars, which are like gas cars with motors. But you can't bring those on the winter time. I live in Florida where it's always hot, so you bring them from the heat and then you bring them to cold. The tuning gets off, so I leave them home during the summertime. I mean, during the winter time. Now I'll try to bring that out and catch some video on that. Yeah, man, guys, this was a real good home time. I actually feel very relaxed. I'm actually feeling real nice right now. It's been a couple of years that I actually made it home for Valentine's Day, and this year I actually made it home for Valentine's Day, so I was real happy about that. I surprised my wife with that. I always leave my wife arrangements, though, either to be delivered to her job or to the house. I always, and then I always make it up. When I do get home, I'll take her out somewhere. But it's not the same as actually being there. But I gotta bring home the bacon, man. I gotta work. And I can't stop working because of Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? Now Christmas and like Thanksgiving, those are a whole different ball game. I'm home for those days. But like, Halloween, the main holidays. But Valentine's Day, it's been like about 3-4 years that I make it home. So I made it home, and it was good, man. Spending time with my wife and my kids on Valentine's Day. We didn't do nothing special. We cooked a meal in the house. I had left my wife an arrangement with my second youngest daughter just in case. This is trucking. You never know what can happen. A load might cancel or a breakdown and I don't make it home, so I wanted to make sure she still had something. So the fact that I left the arrangement, she called me in the morning. She was super happy. My God, she didn't know I was coming home, but she was so happy. And then when I walked in the house, she was even, she was happy that I actually made it home. So it was nice being home, and I was home for like 4 days, man. I got home on Valentine's Day fell on a Friday this year, and I just left Tuesday, which was yesterday. Like I said, the intro video was in Florida as I was leaving on Tuesday. Today's Wednesday morning. I'm about to deliver today in Cordova, North Carolina, and I'm picking up a load going to Maryland. Yeah, one of the slave states, but you know what? It's paying real good, and it's not that many miles. I'm gonna get that money and then get the hell out of there and try to make it home this weekend. My mom's actually coming up to visit me this weekend, and I'm super excited about that, man. She I like puffing my cigar. Darkkell loves puffing his little cigars, man. Cigar a day keeps the stress away, man. And my mom, she lives in the Dominican Republic, and she actually brought me. Last time she came, she brought me the smaller box with like the little cigarillo type cigars of La Habanera Tabacalera with a Principal is what they're called. But those cigars were super tasty, man. Like, I haven't even looked them up. I haven't really seen them in the mortar stores here and like, where I get my cigars. But this cigar was super enjoyable. I mean, the coffee bean taste, it got the little cedar, it's, man, mild, it's just real nice on the retro hell too. It got the little peppery in. I mean, it's a real enjoyable cigar. So she actually brought me the big box, the Churchill size cigars, and I'm super excited to get that, man. I can't wait to get those, my hands on one of those. Plus I want to see my mom, you know, I want to see my mom maybe like twice a year. Happy to get home. Hopefully I make it home this weekend with no problems and I get to see my mom. So that's what it is, man. So yeah, so those are the things looking forward to doing this week. Looking forward to bringing out the RC. Looking forward to having a good week and getting home. So oh yeah, guys, there is an update. I'm gonna be posting another video, an update on my truck. You know, I got this cat engine, the C15 Acer with this Kenworth 3900L. I've been having that issue with the oil pressure, and then I changed the sensor, and after that I ended up changing the oil, and that solved the problem. At least I thought it was. But it turns out that I'm getting diesel in my oil. I'm not gonna get too into that. If you guys want to know about that update of that issue, there's a whole other video on that. It's pretty long, but if you have a Caterpillar engine C15 so I recommend you watch it because it's very informative. And if you do have a cat engine, whichever cat engine you have, you need to look up my boy Adept 8. It's ADEPT APE, Adept 8. He's a cat certified guy, and he's just very informative. I'm grateful for his videos. So that's what it is, fellas. We're gonna do a little vlog, and we're gonna hit the road with Darkkell and see how we ride through the week. So let's ride. Let's puff and ride. Currently in Pennsylvania, 80 when he serves Plaza somewhere, and man, it's cold as hell, man. I actually got my portable AC unit, heater and AC unit in here, and it's the first time I actually used it in the winter time, like for the heater setting. That thing was great, man. It was nice not having to idle the truck and having good heater while I slept. But you know, this week's been going pretty weird, man. You know, oh man, dude, my second load got super delayed getting loaded, and then got delayed getting unloaded. It really screwed me up for today, so now I'm left to drive to like 650 miles a day just to deliver my third load. I usually deliver Fridays, and I'm getting loaded heading home, but because of all the delay and all the stuff that happened, I gotta deliver this load in Wisconsin. Someplace there in Wisconsin, man. Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin, or something like that. And most likely I'm gonna end up, once I deliver, most likely I'm gonna end up driving up to Minnesota to go pick up a King Solution load. I'm pretty sure that's what my guys in store for me. That's gonna probably either head me to Florida or somewhere. It looks like I might have to stay out this weekend, which really sucks. Mom's in town. I really wanted to make it home this weekend, but you know, trucking, shit happens, man. So things don't always go according to plan, you know, and that's trucking. That's just what it is. So, you know, my dispatcher's doing the best he can to get me home, but you know, the way it looks right now, even if he was to get me a load on Saturday, even from Wisconsin, you know, we're talking about 1,300 miles from the house. I ain't gonna get home till like freaking Sunday night. So yeah, weekend shot. I might as well just stay out. I know next week's gotta be a short week. I gotta be home by Friday morning delivering, because I gotta stay with my with little Hannah. You know what I'm saying? Because my wife and the girls are going out. They're gonna go see some Mean Girls, some play downtown Orlando. They like watching plays, man. So it is what it is. So next week's gonna be a shot week. So I guess it won't be shot, because if I stay out, you know, I'll be out here on a Monday. You know, if you live in Florida, you know that freight coming out of Florida is bad. So I always take a hit coming out of Florida, but yeah. But if I do stay out, it'll be okay, because the loads, you know, they're not that bad when you're going back into Florida. So yeah, it's morning time. I'm getting it ready here so we can catch this. This is a Cusano P1 or P11, whatever they're called. A Maduro cigar. This is what we're gonna puff on today as we ride. But first, I'm gonna go up inside and get myself my peppermint mocha coffee, man. Hot coffee, man. That's my favorite drink right there. Hot drink. But only Starbucks makes it like that. So the only time I really get peppermint mocha is when I see a Starbucks. Because Dunkin' Donuts don't even, they're like seasonal with the peppermint. I don't know what the problem is with peppermint, but Starbucks got it year round for me, man. The peppermint mocha, the hot peppermint mocha. That's my thing right there. So I'm gonna go grab one of those, light this sucker up, and we're gonna hit the road, man. All right. We're over here, Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin. That's basically the border of Illinois and Wisconsin. We're at the Rust-Oleum plant. It's cold over here. We're gonna go ahead and ship it off. They told me they're on the back. We'll drop off this trailer. Well, not drop it off. We're gonna connect to a door. Back up to a door. I'm just so tired, guys. I'm sorry. I'll back up to a door and get unloaded, and pretty much gonna spend the night over here because I'm out of hours. I actually had to unplug my doohickey so that I can make it over here. So that's what it is, man. It's about midnight Central Time. So we're gonna go ahead and check in, get empty, hit the sack, baby, and then tomorrow we're gonna go pick up a load right here in Illinois, heading up to Dayton, Minnesota, baby, to hit up them Key Solution runs. So we'll catch you then. All right, so backed up to the door over here at the Rust-Oleum shop. And when you're in a rush, the worst thing you want to hear is like, oh, it's going to be a while, we're backed up. And I was happy to hear that tonight. I invite that shit. I want to go to sleep. But anyway, just we're going to add some stuff to the vlog here. I'm just going to share with you guys a quick little story what happened to me today, man. And when, you know, just to prepare yourself in case this happens. So I'm on I-76 westbound, or is it west or north? I don't remember. I think it's west 76. I'm tired as hell. But anyway, I'm driving, I'm not doing nothing wrong. You know, highways got up and down hills. When you're on the downhill going up, you can't see on the other side. There's kind of, you know, semi-heavy traffic. So I'm riding, I'm on the right lane. I'm always on the right lane. I don't like to speed, so I'm on cruise control. I'm cruising. As soon as I get up to the hill, I see a trooper about 20 feet in front, like 20 feet in front of me with his lights on. He doesn't have nobody pulled over, he just has his lights on. But I immediately catch another trooper about 10 yards in front of him with his lights off. And I immediately knew this is a setup, this is a sting. So as soon as I see him, as soon as I get to the top of the hill and I see him, I immediately apply the brakes, I throw my blinkers to get to the left. And when I look, there's like 3 4-wheelers next to me. 4-wheelers are cars, guys, by the way. If you're watching this, you're not a truck driver, we call regular cars 4-wheelers, you know, 4 wheels, whatever. So I got like 3 of them 4-wheelers next to me. I got a little pickup truck that's right next to my tractor, and like 2 vehicles, you know, 2 little cars, you know, riding the side of my trailer. So I can't move over. The only thing I could do is slow down and just pass by him. I can't kill people. I'm not gonna come to a complete stop on the highway till somebody wants to let me in, because for some reason nobody wants to let truckers in. But anyway, so I rode by him. As soon as I passed by him, you know, he's there. As soon as I pass by the guy that's about 10 yards in front of him, he immediately jumps behind me, hits his lights, pulls me over. And I'm not even lying to you. I already know this is a setup. I know they're out there getting donuts. You know, they probably have a quota to me. I know they had that meeting and say, hey, we're going to do these things. We're going to hand as many tickets as we can. This is how we're going to set up. This is how we're going to get them. It's the way they're set up. It's, dude, the only way that I would have been able to move over, if I was lucky enough that as soon as I got up there would have been nobody on my left, that I would have been able to swing over, and then he would have no reason to pull me over. But they know what they're doing. But anyway, the dude, I'm watching him on the mirror, he literally jogs. Like, kind of like, I won't say jog, but like fast walks up to my truck. You know what I'm saying? Jumps up and says, "Give me a license and registration." So I'm thinking, okay, no, he's not gonna ask for logs or nothing, license and registration. And I'm a sure officer, you know, always comply with cops. Don't be asshole, because they got a fucked up job too, man. They're doing that because they're being told to do that. They're not just doing that for assholes. Just like we got different laws, they gotta give tickets, man. You know what I'm saying? Asses to toilets, turds to get flushed, truckers to loads, loads to deliver. They gotta hand out tickets. That's just how it is. So I handed him my license and registration. I asked him if he wants to see my log. He's like, no, I'm not doing an inspection. I just pulled you over because you failed to move over for a trooper on the side with his lights on. And I said, officer, well, if you saw me, because I know that you were in front of him. I saw the trooper with the lights on. I saw you in front of him. But if you were watching it, you saw that I had 3 vehicles next to me. I could not move over, and you saw I applied my brakes. I slowed down. I put my blinkers on. When I couldn't get over, I put my hazards on. I drove by you guys, and then you immediately pulled me over. But I thought that's what I was supposed to do. And you know what he tells me? Do you know what this guy says? He goes, listen, I have a CDL, and you're supposed to stab on the brakes and come to almost a complete stop and creep by us if you cannot get over. Come on, man. This is a highway we're talking about. But again, guys, don't ever sit there and argue with a cop because you're already popped. Listen, when you're popped, you're popped. They got to issue that ticket. They got you. Listen, you're a fish in the hook. Just roll with it, man. Comply, because if you don't, they get that stick up their butt and then they want to stick it up yours. So just comply. You're already going to get it. You know what I'm saying? That's their job. They're there for that reason. So, he gave me the citation. Where did I put it? He gave me this little citation right here. Doesn't have the amount. Has a little number there. I asked him what's the amount. He says, I don't know. I just hand out the tickets. But this whole process took about 5 minutes. We had the 2-minute exchange. Why he pulled me over, how I felt I did nothing wrong, and that's it. And he gives me his bullshit about CDL. He takes my license and registration, and he literally strides back to his truck, and like fast walking. And I know why he's doing that. They had the meeting. They're like, look, these truck drivers are working. They're working, man. We got to give them tickets. So don't hold them up. Get the ticket done. Let them go so they can get the next fish, the next trucker. This literally, it was a total about 5 minutes, maybe even less, 2-minute talk. He literally fast walks back to his car. In about a minute and a half, he must have had the thing already ready. All he did was put my information in, and he comes right back, hands me a ticket, and says, here's the number. If you want to call, you can find out how much it is. You can you can pay the fine, or you can go to court. And all I can say to him is, all right, officer, thank you very much. Stay safe out there. Appreciate what you do for us. Kill him with kindness. Don't give him a hard time because they got a boss that's telling them to do that shit. So anyway, the whole point of this is don't pay that ticket. Don't let them put a stain on your record that's going to stay on it for I don't know how many years. Don't pay that ticket because that's an unlawful ticket. You take that shit to court. Hire an attorney to go to court for you. I promise you, 99.9% of the time, it's going to get thrown out. Get yourself an attorney. I already have that in the works. I call Safe to say, hey, give me the company has an attorney that especially, they're on call for that. Get the attorney, get him started, start the paperwork so he can handle this. And I send her over the ticket. I don't got to worry about shit now. I pay the attorney. He goes do that. He calls me, tells me, hey, this is what it is. Court fees, I pay that. Done deal, man. Nothing on my record. Life goes on. That's trucking. So that's it, man. All right, so I'm about to get some shutout while they unload me. Got into the 6-minute mark, man. I'm sorry, guys, but I just felt like I had to share that with you guys. So we're going to keep on trucking with this vlog this week with Darkkell, and that's what it is, man. Let me go and get some shut-eye because, boy, your boy is tired. All right, peace.